Hello everybody and welcome back to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth and I'm using today's video as a catch-all. So let's dive right in. Okay, so the catch-all part is that along with my goals for the week, I'm giving you a mini book haul and a little bit of an update on my writing. So this video is probably going to be a little bit longer than normal, but I will try to talk fast and push on. So the first thing I have is the miniature haul, and it is from the My Book Box subscription. It's the first time I ordered it, and I'm very, very happy with it, just so you know. It comes with books, 2 books, one from each genre that you've chosen or each category that you've chosen. And the categories are women's fiction, mystery, nonfiction, young adult, children 8 to 12, or children 3 to 7. I chose the 2 children categories, so 3 to 7 and 8 to 12, which gives you kind of an upper level read aloud picture book or a small children's chapter book, and then the children's 8 to 12 is like middle grade novels. The 8 to 12, which is for me, I read the middle grade books, and then I will typically either put them on my forever shelf or I give them to one of my friends who teaches uh, middle grades, middle grade levels, and then it's either in like third grade or fourth grade, typically, um, depending on the age range. I haven't given anything to fifth or sixth yet, but it depends on the age range of the book as to where I throw it. Anyway, that way, if I get an arc that I didn't particularly enjoy, but I think someone might, I will give it to the teacher. You see what I'm saying? Okay, but this one I think is going to be a lot of fun. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh my goodness, I'm rambly today. All right, so Nothing But Trouble by Jacqueline Davies was the children 8 to 12 pick this month. These books each come with a bookmark and a note from the author telling you a little bit about the book, about the writing process of the book, things of that nature. And this book is about Maggie and Lena. Maggie has lived in Oaxaca like her entire life and nothing ever happens, and she likes to make things happen. She likes to pull pranks and plan things. And then Lena moves to town and these outrageous things start happening. And Maggie and Lena become friends and they're making all sorts of plans and doing all of these things. And then the new principal comes in and cracks down on them. And they have to decide if it's best to stay out of trouble or if it's time for the trouble to really begin. It just sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't read anything by Jacqueline Davies, but I'm excited to. I want to see what her writing style is like because I've heard a lot of good things. And this cover is great. It's this deep purple color. And then I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but there is a mouse embossed right here. It's just adorable. It reminds me of the little mice in the Nutcracker Suite. And yeah, I don't know why I find that adorable, but it just feels adorable to me. Then the little book, the children's 3 to 7 book that I got for Elena, it's called The Fix-It Man by Susan Hood and pictures by Ari Chung. We really like Susan Hood, and the images in here, the illustrations are absolutely adorable. This is about Joshua James, this little boy who can fix just about anything, and he decides that he is going to try to fix his little sister's diaper situation so that they don't have to smell the dirty diapers in the trash can by her changing table. They can just find a way to immediately get them out to the big trash can outside. And in the process, he learns that sometimes accidents happen and, sometimes a hug can fix things. It's a very cute, very sweet little kid's book. And Elena and I really enjoyed it. And I have to leave it here at my parents' house for her and her papa to read together because her and papa fix things together. And this is for her and papa. And I don't get to take it back to our house. So I have been given my marching orders for that. But Nothing But Trouble will be going home with me so I can read it. On to an update about my writing. I wrote maybe 2 days last week, guys. I don't even know what my word count is right now. I'm going to guess somewhere between 4 and 5,000, but I haven't updated Nano in over a week, so I have no idea. Um, yeah, I'm not winning Nano this year, guys. I'm gonna be surprised if I make it to 10,000 by the end of the month. In fact, that's my goal. My new goal is to make it to 10,000 words instead of 50,000, which is sad, but I'm working. I've been reading a lot more, and I was so sick last week. I couldn't even read. It took me forever to finish a book that should have taken me like a day and a half, even with my job. So it's been pretty up and down, but I'm enjoying where my stories are going. I worked on both The Way We Were and Dragon Book number 5 a little bit last week, which means like 4 or 5 sentences basically. But I am enjoying where they're going and looking forward to working on them even more. All right, let's move on to my goals. My school goals are really simple for this week. First of all, tomorrow on Monday, I am bringing my high school girls back to the town my parents live in because our local college has a great choir director who decided to start something called Festival of Music. And he invited the high school choirs from a large area like Oklahoma, Kansas, and North Texas to come in and have this huge clinic where they sing together all day. They get these 5 really pretty songs prepared. And then at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, the college choirs, the singers in the chorale, will put on a little mini performance. And then all of these high school kids will come on stage with the world traveling, world renowned choir because we have a very, very, very well known choir, especially for such a small school. Um, we have a really well known choir department, and my high school girls, along with everybody else's high school kids, are going to get up on the stage and have a performance with the singers in the chorale. And I'm really excited about it. Um, the girls are going to get to spend all day hanging out with like minded students, relearning these songs because I'm sure they're going to have to relearn pronunciation and stuff. And just getting ready to wow us tomorrow night. And then I'm going to take the time in between checking on them, and I'm going to read and I'm going to write because I'm not singing. They don't need me in the room. So I'll be reading and working on writing. It's going to be kind of a mini retreat for me as well. And then on Tuesday, the upper levels are going to run through their Christmas music. And then instead of taking a lot of time to hit it hard, because it's the day before Thanksgiving break and they're going to be really distracted, we're going to run through the songs and then I'm going to let them watch the Pentatonics World Tour where it talks about how much work they put into singing to sound like that. Because my kids don't believe, like my junior high kids, don't believe how much work you have to put in practicing to be good at something. Um, I don't know why, because they're all in basketball, or most of them are in basketball and cheerleading, and I guess that comes easier to them. But I'm going to make them watch Pentatonics, and they'll get to see exactly how much effort has to be put in. I also have to take about 20 Ziploc bags, put children's names on it, and put bracelets in it. These are Jingle Bell bracelets that I just finished making. I braided hemp and put little bells on it. The pre-K through first grade class is doing Jingle Bells for Christmas, so each kid is going to have a bracelet, which means I made 30 Jingle Bell bracelets. They'll each get a bracelet, and they'll go. So that's going to be really frustrating and fun, but I'm not handing the bracelets out till after Thanksgiving break, so I just have to get them set up and put to the side. And then on Tuesday at 3:30, when teachers are allowed to leave, or possibly before that, because it's break. So I'm guessing as soon as all the kids are gone, we can weave. We can weave. I'm going to have my car packed, hopefully. If not, then I'm going to most definitely have everything ready to put in the car. And as soon as I can, I'll be walking across the street, getting in my car with my dog, and driving to Texas. So that makes me happy. Um, and during all of that nonsense, I will be attempting to write. So I'm taking my writing stuff with me. I'll be taking it to Texas with me and hanging out with Grandma and Peepaw, hanging out in the trailer, hanging out with my friend. I'm going to have my notebook. All of them are used to me being like, hold up, hold that thought. I got to get and writing something down and being like, okay, you can talk again. Sometimes I will be like, shut up, I gotta tell you something. And then I'll read them parts of the story while I'm writing it down. So they understand, thankfully. And I'm also going to be working on reading, of course. So my audiobook, I finished Gregor the Overlander yesterday. So on the way home, I'm going to start A Storm of Swords. I'm really excited to get back into this. So we'll see how far I get today. I'm guessing maybe 100 pages in, which will make me really happy. And then I'll listen to it again on the way to Texas and probably in the car tomorrow morning on the way back over here for the choir deal. So yeah, the physical book, I'm about halfway through Dorothy Must Die by Daniel Page. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm looking forward to finishing it this week. And then I'm also about to start Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. I've read the first chapter. I'm not so sure about it, but it's pretty short, so we'll see. We'll see if I can get it done. And that's all I've got. That's it. It's a longer video than normal, but I told you everything I wanted to tell you, so I'm pleased with myself. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that you have a fabulous day, a fabulous week, a fabulous life. If you are working on Nano or just on writing, I hope that you do amazingly well. If you're reading, I hope that you read everything you want to read and more, and that all of the words sound good to you. Until next time, guys, read something good and write something better. Bye.